simply can't ignore him. As London Mayor, he became picked the photo op.
Hello everyone and welcome to That's News to Me, the new panel show that we've been working on that's all about the news and how ridiculous some of it can truly be. With me tonight I've got our two team captains, Saraphim Hyde and Godless Scummer, and their team partners, Wondering42 and BadTemperedBadger. Hi guys, thanks for joining me. It's the whole thing of looking at the screen and it's reversed. My brain's going it's fine. It's fine. I will work it out eventually, but that's all good. They see different to what you see because it's magic. It does. Yeah, you are. Ultimately, this background will actually be a bit fancier in the future. We're looking for ways to actually cut individuals out to do similar thing to me and actually putting people behind the desks. But as this is our first up show, we're still learning it, and hopefully all the audio is working properly because I am not watching the chat yet. You guys are mute. Really? Me or them? No, you're not. Okay. Let's find out. So, let's see. Alright.
Watch our mouths move.
There you go. We have sound. I knew there'd be at least some problem at some point. Alright.
I mean, that's how you know it's a good stream.
That's how you know it's a good stream. There's technical issues. Well, first up, there's always going to be technical issues. This is our first up trial of this format, and
I say we blame Dave.
Yeah, no, we can't blame Dave. Dave has absolutely nothing to do with this, and the whole scene layout is mine, so it's entirely my fault. Even if the game idea is a joint collaboration between myself and Jeff. So
is Blame Math Pig a dead meme now?
It is for this one.
Yeah.
Just blame Math Pig bleeds into everything.
Yeah, we always blame Math Pig. Yeah, you've got to blame Math Pig. Somebody's got to blame Math Pig.
Apparently it's not his month. Apparently it's Blame B month. Apparently, so we found out all the critical questions today.
Yeah.
All right, so during this show, we're going to go through a couple of different things, a couple of different rounds. I'm going to put up various banners, and the panel has to figure out the answers to the round's questions. So first up, we have got the round that we are naming after the wonderful pain in the ass Donald Trump. Which I'm calling fake news.
I mean, hashtag fake news. It's a thing.
Yep. Yeah. Hashtag fake news. Fashion news? Yeah, fashion news. Fake news. That's definitely the Donald Trump way. Fascist news.
This news is the fakest.
And I know fake news.
Is there a segment on alternative facts?
There should be.
There should be, but we haven't got all the different segments sorted yet.
It's tiny, but it's huge.
It's huge.
All right.
News, ask anyone.
Yeah. Okay, so first up, I will bring up the thing for the viewers. We've got 4 different news titles. But only one of them is actually a real news article. So first up, we've got Mother gives birth to twin hermaphrodites. Cat plague hits Mexico City. forecasters call for weather on Monday. And recycled tyres used in condom manufacture. Which of those is the real news?
Can I say the one? Can I just pick one because I think it'd be hilarious?
You can pick one. You can tell your story about it. That's the way this works.
I want the recycled tires to be used in condom manufacturing because they must be Goodyear tires, and the condoms must be called Good Times.
Well, I'm sure that can't be the real story.
I'm sure it's not, but it amuses the hell out of me.
Because if it were, the headline should have been, "That's how you trust the Midas touch."
I'll just say that I'm never going to look at the Michelin Man in the same way again.
I like Spooky's answer. That's
that bulbousness.
right there.
He's definitely the Michelin Man is definitely a ribbed condom.
Yeah.
I think he is. He's ribbed for our pleasure.
I have concerns about the Michelin Man's anatomy. I'm worried if he's ribbed everywhere.
He is. He's ribbed everywhere. He is ribbed for our pleasure. Just so he's ribbed in all the places.
So you have chosen the form of the destroyer.
Yeah,
I
think it might
notice
be
how
the
everyone's
third-
focusing on the condoms, and we haven't mentioned the other three at all.
I was about to
knew
say-
that it was ribbed.
I think
Well,
it might
I
be
mean,
the
it's
third
the-
news, the
Well,
third headline, because I have noticed a distinct lack of weather recently. You know, I don't know where it's gone. I think it's.
Yeah.
I think the government's just taken it. They've stopped funding the weather. So
They
it just
turned off
hasn't
their
showed
weather
up.
machines. They turned off their weather machines, so they no weather.
See, the only one of them, to me, that actually sounds like it might be logically true is the cat plague hitting Mexico City. But I almost feel that it's, because it is somewhat logical, that's probably not the right one. But that is the one that sounds the most reasonable.
Yeah,
I
you can
think
certainly
it's the
imagine
forecasters
that.
because that's just dumb. It's like
Well,
forecasters call for weather on Monday. What weather? Just weather.
so I'm with Scummer on this, especially seeing as how many places we've been seeing plague popping up. First it's Mongolia. Now there's like squirrels in Colorado with the plague. Now the cats in Mexico City have it.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Should we make that our answer then, Ring? Should we?
Yeah.
We're going
mean-
with the
So
cats,
you're in
then.
cat plague hits Mexico. Seraphim and Badger. Which one are you going for?
Which one were you going for, Badger?
I was. Well, I said the forecasters call for weather, but I don't think it's likely to be correct.
I think it might be that one, but it's just like them just like a dumb heading for the thing, like just them putting forecasters call for weather on Monday.
I mean, it could be the top one. I'd like to say that that's not, that's just the thing that happens, but I'm sure somebody would make a big deal out of it.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Someone
sure
probably
somebody
would.
What do you reckon? The
I'm
weather?
going with the forecasters.
Yeah, it's the weather.
It's
Yeah,
the
we're going
weather.
for weather.
Well, let's see what it is, people. So
Yay!
here we go.
Oh.
The answer
wow.
is forecasters call for weather on Monday, thanks to the Pittsburgh Post Gazette. It's a beautiful title, isn't it? We need weather on Monday.
It's a shame it couldn't have been the tire one, because that one's always good for a good ribbing.
Oh.
I mean, we did rib on it for quite a while.
Forecaster. So, what is there an actual context to that, or is that just like a dumb headline?
Unfortunately, all I could find was the title for it. They basically So the article starts out with, sometime this weekend we will know for sure whether we will get weather on Monday.
Well, the byline does say they're hesitant to predict snowstorm
here. Yeah, so
Yeah.
I think it's just a bad bit of compositing where they actually, whoever proofread didn't pick up that the title was just ridiculous. But still, a fun title to read in a newspaper.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, apparently they were hesitant to predict something. So like, there'll be weather. It's fine.
Yeah.
But what if there isn't?
Yeah. Well, you never know. There might not be weather.
What if the weather is gone?
Hey, there's no weather. Again, they turned off their weather machines, so.
Yeah. No, maybe what they needed was more snow machines around the city. You know, put them up on top of the skyscrapers and they could just fill the city with snow any time of the year.
Yeah.
I mean, it wouldn't last long in summer, but...
Would that be like proper snow, or are we talking about the kind of snow machine you have at the ice rink where it's actually soap suds?
I have no idea how snow machines work.
Or the kind of snow that you're apparently getting in Australia.
What, none?
Oh, I thought that was ash.
We do get snow in some areas, but it's not much. Alright, so
what is
shall
this
we...
snow you speak of?
Why are we bringing up Australia in a round called fake news, just by the way?
Because it doesn't exist.
Yeah, but it's not fake news, it's just fake.
Yeah.
No, the news about it is fake news, but Australia itself is just
Fake, yeah.
Quasi.
it's not there.
Australia is my favorite place to go golfing.
Alright, so we've got another panel, another cue card here. So, so here are 4 titles. Scottish lawyer goes viral after cat photobomb. Psychics receive message from JFK.
Ooh.
Woman claims cat food good for digestion. Aliens seek relationships in America.
Oh, that's some interesting ones.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, I would say, you know, cat food is good for digestion for cats, possibly, but
I mean, that one's just missing one word, and I'd probably go for it if it had that one word.
And I always kind of like worry as well when you see so like aliens. Is, you know, is it missing the word illegal on the front or something? You know. But...
Oh well, no. See the one about the cat digestion. If it had the word Florida in front of it, I'd go for that.
Oh my god, that's so true.
I reckon it can't be the last one.
Ring.
I don't think it can be the last one because let's assume it means extraterrestrial aliens. I think if they came to visit, the last place they would go is America, especially looking for relationships.
Logical reasoning there, Badger. Logical reasoning.
Well, apparently that's usually the place where they're spotted looking for at least, you know, sexual relations or probing. So
they drop the people off afterwards. So I don't think that's relationship seeking. I think that's at best a one night stand.
That's what I'm saying. So we're only good for one night stands. We're not good for like, you know, a lasting relationship with aliens.
Well, unless they like long lasting anal probes.
Of course they, you know, no, the aliens are actually seeking relationships in France because they want to stop by the Michelin plant to pick up their used tires.
Yes. Pleasure.
Oh my god, Doorknob Head made up an article name out of the whole lot. He said alien cat food seeks psychics for viral digestion.
I've got to give him credit there. He is creative.
Oh, that is brilliant. I'm going to have to get Doorknob Head writing some of the stuff for this.
I think Doorknob Head is the actual legit article.
Yep. Let's just discuss the second headline for a sec, though. I mean, what would he say?
Ow.
Well,
or my head hurts.
Why did I drive an open-topped car?
Yeah. I should have.
Someone get this blood out of my shirt.
I took you to the moon, and now you have this idiot in my office.
He probably said it like that too, just in case you know we don't understand it because you know we're kind of dumb now.
I'm actually interested. I'm kind of almost wondering if it is something genuine along the lines of what Ring said that he's receiving psychic messages and saying, "The fuck are you people done?
Yeah,
You're a fucking idiot."
So, do we
that
have a
would be-
choice?
That would be funny, but
Do we have a choice?
what do you think, Ring?
I think it's the Scottish lawyer.
And that makes the most sense, but again, sometimes this doesn't always make the most sense. But I'll go with you on this one. We're gonna call that. We're gonna.
Which one are you going for? Which one are you going for?
What you thinking, Badger?
Especially given that Florida is a place that exists, I think the cat food one.
So we're both hoping that the cat is actually the answer this time. Only different cat.
That does seem like something that someone would say.
Yeah.
So I'm
Right.
going with the cat food one too.
I could see it being a new fad diet. Just kind of every weekend. I eat what I like all week, and then I just eat cat food at the weekend,
Yeah,
and
so
that
10 or
cleans
15
out
in the
my
morning.
digestive tract because I spend the entire weekend violently shitting.
It's the somewhat tastier version, not really, of chili juice.
I think Nerdy,
I wouldn't touch
entered
Jilly's
the
juice,
cat,
to be honest.
Or Nerdy entered the cat. Nerdy entered the chat a little at a bad
Entered the cat.
time, seeing as how we're talking about starting a new diet.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have a rodent join. We have a rodent join us. We're talking cats. Good timing.
Mouse invasion. Okay.
Yay,
shall we-
Nazis.
So,
So,
shall we see what the answer is then?
Yes, let's.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's the Scottish lawyer cat bomb.
That is an awesome cat bomb.
It is an awesome
Horrible.
cat bomb. So a Scottish politician has seen his social media presence soar after his pet cat photobombed his Zoom meeting. And the
I'm not gonna
lawmaker is
watch
keeping
that.
it in perfect perspective.
So the look on his face just makes it terrible.
Yeah, maybe he was just puckering up to show the camera what view he was getting.
No, he's going.
Just
He's
like,
looking at that Christmas.
No, it's like you
Also-
get off my computer, you silly tabbit.
He,
so at the end of
so
the
he
first round,
doesn't.
it's
His expression's not very Scottish right now. He should be more angry.
he really
Now,
should be more angry.
Now I know what people might be. I know what people might
Really
be
should.
thinking looking at that particular picture, but you would be wrong because nobody in history had ever heard of a Scotsman put anything in a kitty.
Oh, Jeff! Find a penny. All right, so for our next
Jeff's
round,
book of bad stereotypes, part 1.
for our next round, we're going to take another cue from the Lord of all ridiculous news, Donald Trump, and in the next round is called Kafifi. In this
I
round,
haven't
I'm
had
going
my
to
confetti in the morning.
In this round, I'm going to present you with a list of words that have been made up by celebrities and politicians. If you can
Okay.
tell me, you get 1 point. If you can tell me what celebrity made up the word and why.
Oh.
So,
What?
the words we have are amazeballs, yeah, schmiz, truthiness, and schmazing.
Okay. And but just to be aware, we are not allowed to use Google for this, by the way. But
No,
What's
you're
the
not allowed to use
pronunciation of
Google.
the second one?
I think it's yeah, but with a J. So yeah, or yeah.
yeah.
So
Is that rapping guy, Lil Jon?
no, it's not.
I know.
So-
I know the first one. Unfortunately, I
You
think.
do?
I thought that was all he said in his raps was, "Yeah."
Yeah, he says yeah. He doesn't say yeah.
I do not know any of these.
You
I know.
don't?
I think the first one is one of the Hiltons. Shit, Perez Hilton. Paris
Ye-
Hilton.
And you would be
Correct,
correct.
Bill.
Well played, Saraphim. There isn't a record of exactly when she made it up, but yes, it's definitely attributed to her as a word that she made up that has entered the lexicon.
So, okay,
And please, chat, don't help them.
I've got a fairly decent guess for the last one. I'm thinking maybe the last one was Vince, the ShamWow guy.
Okay.
I've never.
I mean, it could be.
I have a
Hey,
slight
it's
problem in
Vince
that
with ShamWow.
I have the answers available, and if I click on them, it's going to show them to you, and I can't remember off the top of my head who did that one.
The only reason I know what Baseballs is because I used to say that, and I wanted to see where it came from because I got it from my friends.
Actually, I can actually solve this problem for me.
I think truthiness sounds like something a politician would say.
It does. It does.
So it sounds like
totally.
something that you would say when you're talking about something that's not technically.
I've heard it before,
Oh,
though. I've heard the
we
term
lost
truthiness used
Badger.
before.
Oh,
He
what
left
happened?
me.
Yeah,
We lost Badger.
We
He
did.
doesn't
lost
love me
Badger.
anymore. No.
He was about to answer this as well.
He's back.
We got back. Badger's back.
The government's on
Ah!
talking about.
Yes, they're on to you.
Yes,
does
there you go.
sound-
Now that's better. People are back in
It
the right
does
spot.
sound-
It
It
sounds
does-
like something that someone would say when they're talking about something that's not technically
Yeah.
true enough for them to get into office with it.
Alright, I have it set up that I can now look at the
Wow.
things without giving them away. Whoops, wrong.
I've got an idea, but God damn, what's his name?
What was the one
this
that
is
you...
annoying, but
What was the one you... Schmazing was the one you guys were asking about. Who made it up?
Yeah, I was thinking of truthiness as well, and I've got an idea who said that, but
I think I know where it's from, too.
forget his name.
Alright, well, somebody give me an answer.
Do we get buzzers?
Sorry?
Do we get
Damn,
buzzers?
Begins with a C. Begins with a C.
Colbert.
Damn
You
it!
would be right, Sarah.
It's from
Yeah.
the, it's from the
Sarah's got
Colbert,
it. I think
It
Colbert
is.
show.
It's Stephen Colbert. He
Colbert.
made it
who I
up
was
on the
think-
show.
That was who I was thinking of. I think Sarah got me.
So
I
you've
think
got
that's who
two.
it is.
You've got two
Ally-
out of them so far.
Yay. I don't know any of the others, so you can just forget about that.
Alright.
The only reason I know
So-
those two is because I've used them before and heard them used.
Would you like the answers?
Oh
Yeah.
no, with the Badger, we lost Badger again.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I'd love the answers.
All right, give me a second.
Sad thing is, it's 2-on-1 here, and we're still losing.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got the truthiness, which was Stephen Colbert, because he made it
was
all up on
Colbert.
True Edge political candidates. Yeah, it was an interjection to be good or be happy, credited to Young Jeezy. The word chair for inspiring him, Ryan Loke presented the term "ja" during the 2012 Olympics, with tweets like "New Spider-Man coloring book to pass the time at a swim meet." Yeah, God knows where these people
Interesting.
come up with. Schmiz, to smile with your eyes, was invented by Tyra Banks.
That does not sound anything like smiling with your eyes. That sounds dirty.
It doesn't,
it
does
does.
it? But that's Tyra Banks for you.
The last one was Ring on the right track or not? Because I don't think we didn't quite get a name, did we? But
I said Vince from ShamWow.
Okay, let's see. And Schmazing. In describing a performance by singer Jeremiah Douglas on the X Factor, Judge Nicole Scherzinger used the word schmazing, meaning super amazing or super
Interesting.
cool.
the trouble is the way you said that, Jen, is amazing.
Schmazing.
Is it schmazing or schmazing?
It's schmazing.
Schmazing?
You know, it's like,
Schmazing? Interesting.
you know,
Badger's
watch
back.
the Sham. You know, it's
Yay,
like watch
Badger's
the
back.
ShamWow.
Yeah.
Clean up this mess. It's amazing. You know,
It's that, but it almost sounds like Jesse Lee Peterson. Schmazing.
Schmazing. It does, doesn't it?
Oh, that is so
That's
true.
very Jesse Lee Peterson, that one. So,
Amazing.
so at the end of the Kafifi round, Seraphim's team is on 4 points, I believe, and Jeff's team's on 2. Ooh,
Yeah.
everything to play for.
Yay!
Let's hope there's a double points round that we do really well in.
Alright.
We've got to keep. If we keep going this way, we'll secure a vital defeat.
Didn't turn the other thing off. So the next round is, what's the question? I'm going to give you guys an answer, and you guys have to tell me what the question is. And the question here is 75,000. Remember, this is news related, so 75,000. Jeff and Badger kind of have an advantage with this one because they've played a game basically like this one before. Well, not played it, but they've seen it played.
Yeah, it's just we're definitely not ripping off any news.
No, we're not ripping off any.
How many?
It's definite, we're definitely not gonna make fake questions like, how many people will die of COVID before Donald Trump admits he's wrong.
Oh!
I thought it was how many inaccurate tweets Donald Trump has posted today.
How many immigrants are? This is from the Daily Mail. How many immigrants are coming to Britain every day?
How many spiders are in your bed right now?
Dave is afraid of spiders.
Dave, we're telling you. Laura spoils the round.
That's what I was thinking it was, but that's probably it. So we have it.
Can I, for the track, can I have the correct answer for everyone?
Okay. It's okay. So it's seen as, we might as well just share the points out here, as seeing as Laura's given it away. It's
we should share them to me.
It's a little difficult now. It's just in the chat.
Well, though it's kind of funny because that's like
So there's the answer.
My first joke.
Your first joke was pretty much it. You were pretty much
that was
right.
Gonna be my serious question.
I think the point probably goes to your
into,
team.
US.
So we've gone right from the humorous news right into COVID stuff.
So yeah.
Hey,
so
at least the US
daily
is winning
COVID
at
record
something.
was 75,000 new cases in one day.
I think it's difficult to avoid because I think 75,000% of all news headlines are about COVID right now.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, pretty much.
But yeah, I've spent time in the UK, so
You've seen
similar things that we are totally not ripping
off. In fact, it's probably the only round from that we've actually ripped off, and it's just because it's such a good fun round to do.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to channel David Mitchell.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, you can channel David Mitchell all you like. He's hilarious.
We are a legally distinct entity.
So now I'm actually going to give you guys the point for that, Jeff, because Ring was so close on his first answer. I just didn't want to spoil the round by you. You got it straight off. So 3-4, very very close game. Not that the points matter, but hey, let's add them up anyway. We've lost.
This time we know there are points.
Jeff's internet died.
Jeff's internet died. No.
No, I am without a captain.
You're captainless. Oh, is he back? No. Okay.
I don't know. I think it might take his internet a little bit.
Yeah, it might take his internet a little bit. That's okay. So for the next round, And I should have cut this one properly. I didn't actually want you guys to see this because I've just wrecked it.
I couldn't pick out what it was from all the adverts.
No,
I
that's
couldn't
fine.
either, and I'd have to get close to my screen to see it because it's tiny on my screen. So
That's
we're
okay.
good.
All I saw was a Clydesdale getting chicken.
I saw
Yeah.
a horsey.
I saw something about something red that was moving.
All right.
Adverts throw me off.
So what I'm going to do is,
know
you
what
guys
you
have got a head
crafted.
start on this one, but that's probably not a bad thing because I consider this is going to be quite hard. I'm going to give you some details of a crazy story, and I want you to come up with the crazy headline for it, and the people who get the closest to the team that gets the closest to the original title wins the round. So Ian Bell 55 made it as far as the kiosk window last week, only for a manager to come out and say he would have to leave for the health and safety of other customers. Yeah, you all saw the picture, so you
Yeah.
know where he was,
okay.
what he was doing. So what I want is a headline.
Okay.
Apparently he wasn't in the best. Mr. Ian Bell wasn't in the best of moods after said interaction.
Customer left with long face after being denied service.
Customer clucking mad at restaurant horsing around.
Oh.
Florida man.
It's not a Florida man.
brings horse to order chicken.
He's not a Florida man, but yes.
Florida horse brings man to order chicken.
He's actually in the UK. Where is it?
Okay.
Okay, Welsh man brings horse.
Before you specify, I want to guess what area of the UK this took
Oh,
place
please,
in.
please do.
It sounds like something. It sounds like something southern.
Oh, see, I'm the worst person to ask this because knowing where things are in the UK is not my forte.
I like how the fact that it sounds like something southern also applies to the United States.
You see, we
it's
have
the thing about
similar
being southern.
souths in the UK and the US. It's just the UK south is more full of old ancient church villages and cowpats. Actually, no, they're identical in that regard.
Is the problem that the further you go north, the too cold it gets to go to church?
And Scummer says customer turns out to be a complete bell end.
Oh! Oh, that's brilliant.
That's a good one.
It is. It is.
What other horse puns exist?
What other horse puns? Man buggied into a chicken restaurant? No.
Customer given the hoof for riding roughshod over the restaurant's regulations.
Customer hoofs it through drive-through.
Yeah.
Say that one again.
Taking
Customer hoofs it through drive-through.
Taking Clydesdale through drive-through not an unbridled success.
Yeah.
You're the host. You can't give yourself points.
I can't have points for that, but I had to add it. Do you want to know where it's in? Carlisle, Cumbria.
I mean, the points don't matter.
That makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
So apparently he says he doesn't understand, as his horse John is a very, very good horse, good as gold. Adding, horse and carts were around long before motor cars and before KFCs.
Wow. I mean, he's not wrong.
No.
Nerdy Rodent's got a pretty good one. Customer has the last straw.
It's the straw spelt straw. Yeah.
I'm gonna assume it's something really, really mundane, and be like a horse-drawn cart tries order or some shit like that.
Yeah.
That has to be because the customer clucking mad at drive-through horsing around. Well, it sounds amazing. They're not that great.
It's the metro.
Chicken establishment accused of equine discrimination.
Oh, I like that one.
Yeah, that was good.
It's actually something fairly mundane, but
That's
the
what
whole
I'm thinking.
premise
It's something
of it.
mundane, like what I said. It's like
Yeah.
horse-drawn cart tries to place order or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And don't forget, he wasn't happy about it. So
I'm sure he wasn't happy about it, but I don't. Would they even mention that though? That's the thing.
Frustrated chicken customer carted off.
I do know that I watched a documentary about different McDonald's, and there are places where McDonald's allows you to go through horse-drawn carts.
well,
And
Probably
and
in like
snowblowers.
Amish country or
yeah, I was
something.
thinking that.
Yeah,
Wouldn't the Amish do it all the time?
Farmers, like they also have people going through on tractors at the one that I'm near.
Oh no, that I want to see.
It's hilarious. I've been behind them before.
All right. The actual article title is "Man with Horse and Cart Furious After Being Refused Service at KFC Drive-Thru." So fairly mundane, and I think that's points all around. I thought that was kind of brilliant from all of you. And we got Jeff back. Yay!
Finally, I was thought I was about to get on to my phone. I don't know where we quite are because I was a minute or two behind, I think. But
yeah, no, that's fine. We just got to the end of that one, and we gave points all around. So I think we're 4-5 now. Well, 4-5. If I get my pointing in the right direction, which is something I'll get used to eventually.
I can just put it in directions. It's fine. No one will notice.
So we're down to the final round here. So as I said to Badger, it's probably only going to take us an hour to get through it all. Because the idea is to not make the show go too long, because it's a lot more fun when we can wrap it together pretty neatly. So the final round for tonight's one is Jeff's and my favorite, Florida Man.
Hey, I love me some Florida Man.
So
Right above the state, they're hilarious.
So the idea of this that Jeff and I came up with for Florida Man is I'm gonna give you guys the picture that came with the article, and I want you guys to invent the article for me. I want you to tell me what the story is that goes with the picture. And points for creativity, and extra points if you get it right. So there's a minimum of 3 points up for each team, and you can both get it right and both get a full 3 points, or you can get 1 point for creativity or 2 points for creativity. The whim is entirely up to mine. So it's all to play for, because this game can be anybody's. So let's see what the picture is.
Okay.
Oh.
I mean, at least he looks happy.
He does.
Florida
He looks
man
happy.
sells arms for meth.
He looks pretty harmless.
Florida Man accused of panhandling.
Why is it from this picture that this Florida man actually, even though he's got no arms, still looks like he's jacking off?
That's just how Florida Man looks.
That explains the smile.
Yeah,
The Florida man accused of urinating on chicken restaurant said it was all armless fun.
Florida Man yells at cops saying, "You can't beat me. I'm not armed."
Oh dear.
Arms for the poor.
Florida man at large, not armed, but extremely dangerous.
That's good.
Florida man asks passerby, hold my while I drink it.
The most interesting, hold my beer.
Oh.
Okay. Armless Florida man does chalk art with his feet.
Ooh.
I-
It's
That does
creative
look like
and
what he's doing, doesn't it?
He
and
does
it
seem to be
sounds like
painting
to be
there,
something, but he doesn't appear to be painting.
Yeah.
Let's just let me give
Florida
you guys
man-
a hint because I
Florida
love
man
the
plays
answers you both.
footsie with a dead chicken.
I'm gonna give you a hint on it because you're miles from it, and it's not easy from this picture. But I love the answers you've both given. There was violence involved.
He stabbed somebody, didn't he?
What's your title?
Armless Florida man stabs tourist thing person? No,
And
tourist.
Seraphim gets it again.
Florida man claims he couldn't have been the murderer as he wasn't armed.
Exactly, and then he claimed he wasn't armed.
And
so he
there it
didn't do
is.
Yeah, I think Badger got it.
Florida man with no arms arrested for stabbing tourist. Exactly what
Shit,
Seraphim
right.
said.
Fuck yeah!
An armless popular street artist was arrested for stabbing a tourist in Miami, Florida.
Oh my god, so he's also
I
an
can't
artist, so
believe
you're
he
right with
actually
this
got
wrong
that.
thing.
Well, I
I think
guess
they've got a
that
feet
he
on
was an
accuracy
artist.
here, Wing.
Yeah,
I
we
thought
guess
it looked like he was painting something with his feet there.
Yeah.
exactly.
It did. I mean, even with the hint, I am amazed you got it so close to what it was, Sarah. Had you actually read that before?
No, I haven't.
Oh,
The tourist thing was a guess
brilliant.
because Florida has a fuck ton of tourists. But I'm assuming the tourist told him his art was shit and he just decided to stab them. It's fine. They deserved it.
That is unbelievable. That is absolutely amazing. So
I did see a video of a guy trying to hold up a store with a gun he was holding with his foot, and he was also he went in an electric wheelchair that he was also driving with the same foot.
I just remember the most ridiculous thing because he has no arms. Like, he fucking stabbed somebody, didn't he? Or maybe he shot someone. Now that
The
Badger
interesting
mentions
thing,
it,
though,
that would
is-
be funny too.
he looks too drunk, with or without arms. He looks too drunk to stand up. How the hell did he actually manage to stab anybody?
Florida man has Florida man
That's
is
Has
Or an
moves.
elephant
Florida
art.
man has
Is-
moves.
is a comic book hero or
When you're trying to-
anti-hero, honestly.
When you're trying to roll, when you're on the floor and you're trying to roll up to your feet, it tends to be the shoulders that get in the way, and he's not going to have that problem.
Well, that's true. He's shoulder. Well, he's got shoulders. He's just armless. Actually, he's not armless because he fucking stabbed someone.
I mean, we don't know what he stabbed someone with, so
That is going to be a
I'm-
really
Yeah,
difficult
okay.
court
That
case.
could take that entire line from an assault with a deadly weapon to a sexual charge, but I'm not
That is
sure
going
where
to be a
you're going
really
with that,
difficult
Seraphim.
court case to prosecute, because every time they mention it, they'll say, "Now, this street artist armed, with a knife."
he was
Yeah.
armed with a deadly weapon. We're sorry, sir. No offense. Yeah.
Even Doorknob Head said he maybe stabbed him with the trouser snake. So
That's what I was thinking. Maybe
I'm-
it was an actual weapon.
I mean, that's technically a stabbing,
It is.
Exactly.
Or
but
maybe,
it doesn't come under the crime of stabbing.
yeah, it's
maybe
not
it
assault.
was,
It's more
one of
sexual
his
assault.
art implements.
It might have been.
Yeah.
It may have. It may have. All right. Well, at the end of the game, I believe we 4 points to Scummer and Ring, and 6 points to Seraphim and Bad-Tempered Badger. Well done,
Woo-woo.
guys!
Hey.
Absolutely amazingly well
I
done.
I can see I'm going to be like the Ian Hislop of this.
I don't know. Seraphim knocked it out of the park in this one.
This is
You're
the-
amazing, Seraphim.
Well,
This is the pilot episode, and I know that I am going to be like Ian Hislop and lose every episode.
Every
so,
single episode.
Summer, all you have to do now is make a satire magazine.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do a wrap up.
Actually, I will tell you something about how I got news to you. There was the only time they did statistics on this, for they found out that Hislop got more questions right than Merton. So it said something about the quality of guests. And the famous one was that the Tub of Lard got more questions right than the person that they brought it in to replace Roy Hattersley.
Oh, wow.
That's brilliant.
Okay.
Okay, so would you guys like to shill out what you're doing? So let's start with Ring.
Okay, so in a couple hours, 1:30 Mountain Time, 2:30 Central. It's 8:30 UK time. I'm running secular D&D on my channel, and then tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. my time, usual time, whatever time it is,
About
Australia time,
Yeah.
immediately after the Asterisk stream, British time. We're doing Media Musings, Season 2, Episode 1, and we're starting off the new season with Les Miserables.
Yeah. Should be awesomely fun.
Yep.
Badger, what have you got coming up?
Well, I just seem to be arguing with people on the internet lately, but my official productions, I have some more story readings planned, although they are a little delayed at the moment. I'm hoping to have a few more people on for discussions who I am in talks with. I recently had a very interesting discussion earlier this week, which you could check out on my channel, BadTemperedBadger on YouTube, and yeah, if you want any updates on what I'm up to, you can follow me on my MySpace page.
And email you.
Uh,
Let me just link it in the chat.
Yeah, link your chat. Link your email in the chat.
The King of Shills has already done it.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Dave.
Dave has done it already. So, Jeff, what have you got coming up?
Well, Ring alluded to it a minute ago. Hissy and I are doing our weekly stream where we've been going through the Asterix comics or whatever. We are going to be finishing off Asterix in the Olympics tomorrow. That probably won't take too long, so we're going to probably fill the rest of the stream up. We're going to have a little recap and talk through perhaps what we've gone through thus far. In relation to them, that will be on Hissy's channel, and touchwoods, we're not going to have the same issues with YouTube or whatever it is that's been happening that we had last week. For those who don't know, we tried to stream twice and it got taken down twice last week. Now, meaning either YouTube is just being extremely trigger happy or somebody's deliberately trying to mess with us. I don't know, but I'm inclined to think it's YouTube being silly personally, but hopefully we'll get through that tomorrow with no issues, and then and we're just going to have a little discussion about what we've gone through thus far, so on the channel. So
cool.
And that will be at 1 p.m. UK time tomorrow, and it will be on Hissy's channel, and then the following week I'll be hosting it.
Brilliant. Let's hope you don't get taken down again, because that's getting really annoying.
Hope. Yeah, that's getting rather annoying. Yes.
Very old, very, very old. And Saraphim, thank you so much for stepping up as team captain at the last minute. That was brilliant.
Very welcome.
And have you got anything special happening?
I'm boring. I don't have anything.
Oh, well, you just have to appear on more panel shows because we love having you, and especially after the win this week. Yeah, it was just amazing. Well done.
It'll probably never ever happen again, but thank you.
And thank you to Ring and Badger for being guests at last minute. I had issues with, apart from Seraphim, who was organised to already be a guest tonight. I couldn't get hold of one of the people I asked. I was going to have as a guest. That's not her fault. It was just awkward. And Jenny Morgan obviously slept in after doing movie night last night. So, but hopefully she'll be back in as a regular team captain when we get going again on this. If not, I'm sure that Seraphim will happily step in at any time as a team captain. Especially after a win.
As we pointed out that as we pointed out, you may have to be stepping in for me at some point.
At some time, so we'll probably have more than 2 team captains anyway, so we can have spares to rotate in anyway. But we're hoping to make this a regular format. It probably won't be on next Saturday, as I will be away. But we're hoping to end up making this a regular Saturday night. Oh, well, Saturday night for me, Saturday morning in the US, Saturday lunchtime in the UK show, and try to keep it down to around the hour length so that it's not too long to go back and watch later. But yeah, tell us what you think. Give us heads up in down below in the comments. Don't forget to follow all these lovely people whose addresses are not in the comments yet, but they will be. They've been shot out by Dave, so please go.
Dave has done it already.
I put my MySpace in there as well.
Yeah, we hope to see you all again soon.
Dave needs to add that to his list, obviously.
And apparently, Darnov Head thinks we need more squirrels.
Well, we will have actually more fancy stuff in this as we go. We've got some plans. Well, I've got some plans. Jeff and I have been talking about a few different things for the setups and that, and we got some plans on how we'd like to set it up. But this wasn't a bad format just to start out with, and
this is a pilot just to see how it goes. So
feedback is really appreciated, and thank you all for watching. And keep on that news, because if you end up on this show, you really need to know what's happening out there, even the fake stuff. Bye, everyone.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye. Disney's non-canon.
Yes, it is.